Alright fellas, what's going on? Denonu here, the man with black privilege. And we're going to be talking about the new Planet of the Apes movie here. And I'm not too excited for this movie, YouTube. I've seen the other movies back in the day. The earlier way back, the movies from like the 60s and the 70s. They were good. Liked them for what they were. I've seen the Mark Wahlberg reboot movie from a few years back. That was pretty cool. These new movies with Caesar and everything, like the newer trilogy, I guess if you want to call it that, I've always found them to be okay. I don't see them as like super great in-depth movies. To me, the storyline that they're presented with, I mean, it's cool because you get to see the apes side of things. But to me, the premise of the movie is a joke. Like, I don't understand how apes can be a threat against mankind. we have guns, YouTube. We have straight up guns. I'm just saying. We have guns and they have bows and arrows. That's a technological gap that's too big to overcome. And I like some of the premises that they give. It seems like they always nerf humans in the movies. Like, oh, there was this virus that wiped out 99% of the humans, but that's cool, okay, it fits the scenario, but like, whatever happened to our planes, our bombs, our nukes, all of these other like weaponry and technology that we developed that we can use to fight these apes with? Like, how are the apes a threat? They just hide in the forest and we could just bomb them from a plane and use a fuel air bomb, burn that whole forest to the ground. Drop a tactical nuke right there. Clear out the whole area. How is that a threat? How are the apes a threat? And that's like the biggest thing that I have. It's a cool movie. I watch them, so I'm interested in it some kind of way. But it's hard trying to take the movie seriously. And that's what the movie wants me to do. And it's like it wants you to take it seriously to make it I guess a drama movie, I guess you can call it that. But to me, I don't know. I look at it for the CG. I'm guessing that gets better and better. Like, the movies have some fucking amazing CG. They doing their damn thing with each movie. But it's just, I don't know, the storyline, I can't get pumped for the storyline, YouTube, like some people can. And it's probably just me, but we have so much technology as a race that apes just don't have at all, that they're not a threat at all. And that's the biggest thing, maybe, that I can't come across. It's just hard to try to come to terms with that to enjoy the movie. It's like watching like a movie where I see like watching an action movie. And a lot of early action movies I grew up with, like in the 80s and 90s, the main heroes would go around shooting guns off and they would never reload their gun. And that's one thing that would always bug me, is just like, how can you have all this stuff and shooting magazines and magazines worth of ammo but never having to reload? It takes me out of the universe you're trying to put me in as a moviegoer, to me anyway. So I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, I guess I'm not super pumped for the movie, but I'll probably go see it anyway. I've seen the last one, and I'll probably make another commentary talking about it once it after I see it. Maybe my thoughts will change. I highly doubt it, but I don't know. I know it's still going to be a good experience. I know if I had to compare the first two, I forget what their names is, Planet of the Apes and then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I don't know. They don't ever make inventive titles with these things. But one thing I will say, if I had to take the newer trilogy as a whole, I do like that they're showing Caesar's side of things. That's a pretty good thing. The first movie I thought was better. The second movie was okay. I guess it showed the ape side of things, and that it's not just humans that are dicks. There are apes that are also fueling this conflict. So it's not just, humans are evil and apes aren't. It shows that it goes both ways. Where I think, what was the ape's name? Coda, I think, in the sequel. where he was, he killed the humans or killed the other apes and said humans did it because he stole the guns and everything. So that was pretty cool. The part that I don't understand though is at the end of the second movie, if I remember right, Caesar, like, he had to fight Coda, I think, at the end on that big tower and everything. It was like, your man did this shit, right? So I'm assuming something has to happen at the beginning of this third movie to trigger him hating humans again. I don't know what happened. Maybe Woody Harrelson comes in and he bombs their village or whatever, where they're living at, and maybe he's trying to wipe them out. But again, that's something else that doesn't make sense, is because if you have people, you got guns, choppers, like whatever happened to tanks, like I said before, tanks, planes, bombs, submarines, all of that shit, right? Or how about this? How about just leave the area that the apes are in? Go live somewhere else. Prime example. It's not like, two species can't live in like this area. I mean, it's like, just go, you live in a city, have them live in the forest. There you go. Broker some kind of treaty, Any human steps across this line, we'll kill him. Any ape steps across this line, we'll kill him. There you go. Problem solved, YouTube. But then I guess if they did that, we wouldn't have a movie to watch. And, who's going to enjoy that movie? That would be a boring movie. But I would say it looks to be enjoyable to me, but I just can't get pumped off of it. I've gotten into not necessarily a comment war on YouTube, but I've chatted with a few people because I've left my thoughts on the trailers and stuff, and people always come back at me talking about, oh, well, what about, the humans are this and the apes do this, and I'm like, no, we have technology that supersedes all of that shit. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys don't agree with me, let me know. Maybe we can have a discussion. I always like to talk about discussions and comments and whatnot on YouTube. So if you guys have a different opinion, let me know. We can discuss it. But my name has been Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.